What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Anime Devil Hunter, and I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Today I'll be reviewing chapter 9 of Ayashimon. Now this was a really great chapter, especially for Maruo's characters. Like for a while I started to feel like Maruo's character was starting to get bland, considering all he kept bringing up was that he just wanted to be a manga protagonist. But to be honest, since chapter 1 I knew that relationship with his supposed father, we don't know if that's his adoptive father or not, but that relationship with his abusive father was definitely going to be brought up again. I think because in all honesty that would have been the best way to dive more into why he wants to be this manga protagonist so bad, and Yuji Kaku is executing. He's definitely utilizing that. But we are about to get straight into this chapter review. But before we get into that fun stuff, if you're new to Anime Devil Hunter, welcome. Here on this channel we cover all sorts of awesome dope anime and manga content. We have Jujutsu Kaisen over here, Black Clover, One Piece, Demon Slayer, and Ayashimon as of recently, so definitely subscribe and join the channel. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the video, and comment down below for more awesome Ayashimon content, and tell me what you guys thought of the chapter in the comment section below. With that being said, let us begin. So we get this awesome dope color page with Urara, and the colors just look absolutely amazing. Yuji Kaku's art has always been absolutely phenomenal, and I believe it's only going to get better. And for the readers that have not yet read Hell's Paradise, best believe you're going to be in for some awesome art. Like, I'm talking amazing, beautiful double spreads. But yeah, let's get into the chapter. So we pick off last time where we left off with Maruo still trying to fight Doppo. And Maruo's all fucked up and whatnot, and Doppo's telling him like, bro, I don't have time for you, like, enough of this shit. And Maruo isn't paying attention, he isn't listening to what Doppo's saying, and he tries to go in for another punch. But Doppo also lands an attack, and Maruo has ice sticks all up in him. At this point, Urara is just watching afar while Doppo goes on to kick Maruo, and she screams out his name. Doppo says to Maruo, how many times do I gotta say your punches mean nothing before you get it? Doppo then turns his intentions on to Urara and says to her, anyway, sorry girl, but I can't let you live. I'm gonna have to off you. At the same time, Maruo is still not budging. Like, he still wants to fight, and he does Star Platinum's aura, and he keeps trying to punch Doppo, and Doppo's just evading all of them, and Doppo's just looking at Maruo like, what's good with you, man? At the same time, Ten is watching this with Urara from a far distance, and he's saying to Urara like, this is like, we gotta get up out of here, like, this isn't good. Like, Maruo's buying time as of right now, but the situation is pretty bad. And Doppo says, oh no you don't, and he summons a fucking blizzard to take on Maruo. Like, bro, I don't even know what to say. Goddamn snow, ice, and all that is going everywhere, and it accidentally knocks the knife out of Urara's hand. The knife then lands in front of Doppo, and Doppo says to her, the knife is mine, now you die. But Maruo goes on to punch Doppo in the face again. And Doppo's just looking at him like, yo, would you just stop already? Like, bro, you're not getting far and you're starting to get me really tight. Enough is enough. Doppo then summons this huge giant ice rock and lands it on top of Maruo's body. Maruo then goes on to break the ice, and I don't even know how the fuck, that shit should have crushed him, but Ten is watching this from afar, and he's like, bro, is Maruo really human? And I was just like, he just likes manga. Anyways, we then dive into what Maruo's thinking, and this is actually my favorite part of the chapter. Maruo thinks to himself, I love manga, especially battle manga. I love watching their protagonists fight. I want to be the main character in a manga someday, so I train. It's not because they're good guys. There's some awesome anti-heroes out there too, which I agree. Shout out to Stain from My Hero, Itachi, you feel me? But Maruo thinks to himself, it's not because they're strong either. There's nothing cool about punching people weaker than you. It's because they don't lose. As we see Maruo on the ground, and this is abusive father, he has a bottle on his head. I believe he goes on to smash the bottle on top of his head. But yeah, Maruo then goes on to say they never give up no matter who they face. They don't turn evil no matter what they go through. If they fall down, they always get back up. The harder they get beat down, the more they see themselves overcoming their obstacles. No manga ever ends with the protagonist losing. I want to be like them. I do not want to lose. It's not that I want to win, I just don't want to lose. For me, a real battle doesn't start until a strong bad guy shows up and beats the crap out of me. This is just the beginning, and man, I really enjoyed that sequence with Maruo. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I felt like it added a lot to his character, that I felt like was lacking, considering he was starting to get bland. But I just hope Yuji Kaku continues to dive deep into this, and I really hope one day we get a moment where Urara asks like, why do you enjoy manga so bad? And hopefully Maruo opens up a bit to her. I think that'd be a really touching moment between those two, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, Maruo is knocked out. He's unconscious, but he's still glaring at Doppo. Doppo says to Maruo, don't scare me like that. When you got up, I was sure you'd actually swing at me again. He then goes on to say, oh well, the Onyomo beret is not gonna turn a blind eye to this much longer. Let me grab that knife. And right before he does, Ten has already grabbed the knife. Ten, he's a bit nervous, but you know, he did it. And Ura was a bit happy to see that he grabbed the knife. Doppo then screams at Ten. He says, you little snot, hand that over before I crush you. And you know, Ten, of course, he still has that you gotta obey the boss type behavior as he apologizes for grabbing the knife. But he says, Big Sis taught me to see things through to the end. And watching Big Bro actually doing that, well, it made me want to try it out once. So you can have this over my dead body, which I really like this. Like, we had a lot. I mean, as of recently, last chapter, I gotta say, in terms of character development, I gotta give that to Urara. You know, Urara went from this person that sees them nothing as pawns to be willing to protect them. This chapter goes to Maruo and Ten, even though I feel like Ten's moment is gonna get overshadowed, considering Maruo's moment was so damn great. But either way, it was still great for both characters. Anyways, Urara was just watching this from afar. Urara was like, okay, enough is enough. She tells Ten to draw the knife, and Doppo's like, don't you dare do that shit. And Ten does it, and bro, Urara just disappears. Doppo's underlings are like, boss. And we then turn to Ten, who's looking at Urara, and Urara in her at the time we didn't know what it was, but in her bestial form, she says, oh, you really are such a stupid kid. But it's the boss's job to step in and settle the score. Urara then grabs Maruo and takes Ten, and she says to Ten, I hate to do it, but we need to pull back for now. Hold on to Maruo for me. I'm taking one more with us. So Urara is planning to go grab Hashihime and get up out of there. I really like the conclusion to this, considering it would have been crazy if Maruo beat Doppo. I mean, there's no way Yuji Kaku was about to do that. That's just crazy. But anyways, I really like how this encounter between Maruo, Urara, and Doppo ended. I think, you know, it makes a lot of sense, considering Urara's not trying to fight Doppo. She's just trying to escape. For now, they just need to regroup, figure things out, probably gather more members. I believe we're about to get introduced to our power system real soon, because Maruo can't keep charging in like this. Maruo has amazing will, you know, he has the strength, but I think he just needs one more thing to like allow him to fight on par with these bosses, considering, you know, as of right now, he can't do shit against them. And if he can't do none against Doppo, I can imagine what he's gonna do against the ones that are stronger than him. So anyways, yeah, that's how we end the chapter. I really enjoyed this chapter. Ayashimon, man, only in chapter 9, and it's so damn good. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Drop a like if you did. Hit the subscribe button for more content. It is your boy Anime Double Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Have an awesome day.